So, one-off Stellaris stream, because I'd forgotten that the new DLC literally dropped about, what, 2 hours ago? Or even an hour ago. And I thought we'd give it a look, add some interesting new mechanics, one of which is Nomads. You can now actually play as a space-based race just roaming the stars. So, we will try it. Have I done a primer on Stellaris? I have not. I've done little bits on various of my videos where I talk about how to maximize your planets. I actually have different opinions on how I do that now. Weirdly, we're probably not going to get to see it much on this as a starting run, but we might do. But what I will do is give you a few tips. I can give you some tips. The key thing you're always going to find is about consumer goods usage. Some of the things, actually, we will find some of these as we go through. Okay, right. Let's decide, because there's a few things you can do when you're creating a race that just make your life infinitely easier. And one of them is a setting in edicts that's incredibly easy to miss. And it's the reason there's a certain thing I think you should always go for first, even if you're going to go for something else eventually. In fact, if I load up an existing game, I can show you what I mean. So, just before we start, mild diversion. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, sorry. New patch just dropped, didn't it? So that didn't work. You're doing min-maxing. See, to be fair, you don't have to do it that much. It's more that you just have to optimize your planets. So, have planets that are good at specific things. Doesn't mean they can't have other things on them. But just like lean into what they're good at. So make sure you've always got a couple of energy planets, a couple of things. The key thing, I'll tell you what, I would just very quickly do a start with our classic Hikari just to show you. Because there is just two things that will make your life infinitely easier, no matter what race you're playing or no matter style you're playing. And that's this. So, the biggest issue you're always going to have is consumer goods generation. Because consumer goods are used for everything. From research, to unity, to keeping people happy, etc., etc. So, you always end up almost desperately hunting for consumer goods. But here's my tip on consumer goods. So, under your... where the fuck is it? Under your traditions... Right, we're going to have to just speed run to get to the first tradition here. So, I would be looking at this, and Torty, absolutely you are not eating my Pringles. Get your own Pringles. So like straight away on this I'm going, this is going to be, at least early game, going to be my energy world. But the thing is that trade really matters now. Like, trade is really important. And I'm just going to select some stuff and we will literally just, like, I am going to take off-world trading companies the moment it's available. And we'll take some of this, you know, like blah blah blah. All I'm going to do here is like, so I would be going, okay, what are my surrounding planets? So the first thing, well, the other thing I'd be doing is, everyone forgets you can kind of explore with fleets. So like fling fleets around and use this for scanning. Because fleets will always see the next station over, so you can look for where you want to stop really easy just by using fleets. And let me turn off Microsoft Outlook because it's going to ping at me otherwise. You won't hear it, but I will. Oh, hey, first contact. Always good. But all I'm doing here is I'm speed running to get to... Yeah, look, so we're going to be right next to it. There's probably a race up there. So we'd be doing that one and that one. Oh, no, that might be Caravaneers. It's probably Caravaneers, isn't it? But this is what I was trying to get to. What am I going to take first? Commerce. And the reason I'm going to take commerce, and I'm not going to complete it first, is I want that. Adaptive economic policies.
Council agenda available.
So we'll just speed run this through again until it hits the second one of those.
Council agenda ready.
Oh damn, this is actually potentially quite a good little save. Did I Iron Man this? Oh, I did. Right. Excuse me for a second, chat. I am just going to take a copy of that save, because that might be quite a fun start. First League is really nice, because that's a cool planet. So, excuse me 1 second. All Outlooks uses flinch. Yep. Then I can just carry on running this through.
System reconnaissance complete.
So that one I'd be going perfect. That's a mining world. I'd be getting that down, a couple of mining districts, bringing a few people over to it to get the population growth going nicely. Doesn't really matter. We're just speed running this for the next drop. There we go. Right. Why do I want commerce first? Because I want adaptive economic policies. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way, and I'll drop it down. Unlocks consumer benefits and marketplace of ideas trading policies, which allows us to convert a portion of our trade into consumer goods or unity. Drop the music down slightly. It doesn't help this is quite a loud track. Square Corona, hey. So, if I take this policy, right now, if I go to my government and I go to my policies and edicts and I look at my trade policy is wealth collection. 50% of our collected trade earns us energy credits. So for all of the trade we're doing, 50% of that is going to go into energy. That's why in most games you generate a shit ton of energy and you're never quite sure why you seem to generate a shit ton of energy. It's because your trade is contributing to energy as well. But if I take this and go back here, I now get two more options. I can have the marketplace of ideas, which is going to create 50% of our collected trade into unity, or I can take the consumer benefits option, which will turn 50% of my trade into consumer into consumer goods. If you do that and then spam out a ton of star bases, dropping with trade stations on them and off-world trading companies, 50% of all the trade you're generating is now going to generate your consumer goods. If you do that, you can normally get away with maybe not even having any consumer good planets. Depends on how you got your build set up. But at the very least, you now need so many less consumer good planets, which just means your particularly early game, you can go a lot bigger on science early on. You can go bigger on unity early on. You can just do a lot more, and you're not constantly chasing the consumer goods thing. Particularly if you're like me and tend to play with militarized economy because you want to sort of focus on alloys. So yeah, just really useful little tip there. Anyway, a bit of a sidebar. Let's have a look at the new stuff, shall we? So we could create an entirely new race. I do like my little Akari remnant here, but I will keep them as they are. So yeah, top tips: specialize your planets, build your agri worlds, build your everything else worlds. But just pick those two things up, then pivot straight back to doing whatever regular. Like, I still think commerce is a good one to finish out, but you can pivot back then to discovery or supremacy or whatever the hell you want to do, like that's right for your run. But it's gonna set you up so much better. Right. Did we get any new portraits with this one? I'm guessing not. Guessing we didn't get any new portraits. feel like I'd have seen it if they'd given us new portraits. But anyway, before we do all of that, we need to look at origins. So, origins. New origins, we have Voidfarers. For this civilization, the journey is the destination, abandoning permanent settlement in favour of life aboard vast ark ships. They carry their people, industry and ambition across the stars. So you start with an additional logistics ship. Your modifiers are survey speed boosts, docked stuff, chance for voidcraft research options are increased, research speed voidcraft plus 20%. The Sacred Path. These nomadic spiritualists traverse a deified route dictated by their ancestral scriptures with technological advancements and an evolving understanding of the galaxy. Will the pilgrimage remain their purpose? So, nomadic origin again. We get consecrated community, which changes our people up. We have high pilgrims, devoted adepts, and faithful acolytes. No idea what they do. Why are you not picking up that I've got this installed? Do I in this DLC? Why can't we select that? Oh, we need to be selected. We're a nomadic empire first. Do we select that under here? No. How do we select that we're a nomadic empire? This feels like it should be a thing that's really easy to work out. Like, how do we say we're a nomadic empire? Right, we can select the other ones. Oh, is it under traits? I looked here, I didn't... Oh, it might be here, yeah. Let's have a look. I assumed it'd be like a civic. I mean, if it's a trait, you kind of need to flag it a bit better, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it there. Like, that wasn't on the list as far as I could see it. Like, I assume maybe it's a civic pick? Was it because you have to pick a... the blue thing? Oh, I need more than the blue thing. Right, remember you will be on a delay from what I'm seeing. So, more words will be required in Government tab. Ah, there we go. God, they buried that, haven't they? Jesus, make that a bit more obvious. Interesting, you can still play as a prosperous unification origin. You can still do some of the other origins, you just presumably a bit silly to do it. So we need to be spiritualist if we want to do the sacred path. Heirs to the Khan. Nomadic origin, periodically chased by hostile marauder ships. May become the Khan if they can survive. Can create satrapy vassals. Hyperjump charge time -30, base ship speed +30. That's interesting. So you can become the Khan. Forever Cruise. I didn't read the description on that one, did I? Once the next in line of the Khanate, this clan was cast down by treachery. Betrayed by those considered kin, they now stalk the hyperlanes as nomads, gathering their strength to one day return the favour. Interesting. Forever Cruise. The Forever Cruise travels the stars in search of wonder and excitement, where the birth of the nebulae can be observed from the comfort of a sun lounger. The dedicated crew works tirelessly to cater to any passenger whim. Is that the little? Isn't that the story of the robot guy? Like, you're basically that's Wall-E, isn't it? You're effectively in a forever passenger cruise. That was quite clever, I like that. I don't think there's any other new origins. I think it's those three. No Umas today. No, new Stellaris DLC just dropped about an hour ago, so I was like, we might as well have a look. More Umas another time. I can't remember if Treasure Hunters is a new one, maybe. Remember to log on sometimes. Oh, I'm logging in tomorrow. I'll be doing some Umas tomorrow. Yeah. Not least because isn't there an event on at the moment? I feel like that's new. There's an easy way to check. We disable that. No, you can still select that. Okay. Righto. I've somehow missed that as an origin, no? Okay, I think we're going to go Khan, which means we need ladies only. This is our tradition. We could go glowy-eyed, dark-haired ladies. Yes, you have Manhattan. I don't think I have Manhattan. Let's see if this lot have cool outfits. I assume we'll need to be militarist. Probably going to want some robots. Probably going to want to be authoritarian. I guess dictatorial. Oligarchic maybe, because the effective council skill +2 is really nice. Now I assume there's some new traits. I mean, we're definitely going to want Distinguished Admiralty. Light schools. Pilots have always been heroes of the people, inspiring many to strive to become just like them. Before long, becoming a pilot was considered a symbol of status, creating a generation of ace pilots whose results speak for themselves. Strikecraft speed +10%, and so that's very nice. Adds a hangar for Strikecraft to Starbase, that's nice. I feel that feels on brand. I know nothing about this game, it's fun that we're starting as an alien dictator. We absolutely are. Apparently we still have to pick a planet type. Right, traits. Uncanny intuition. Cranial mega trophy. Crazy. I think we absolutely... Oh, what? We need malleable genes. Why do we need malleable genes? Is this because of our origin? Oh, it's because we hadn't set an origin yet, that's why. Okay, now we've got heirs of the Khan. I did wonder what that was about. I feel like communal is probably very useful for us. I don't know if there's any new ones on this. Reaver. Cunning, not camaraderie, shaped this species' evolution. Job efficiency for trader jobs is nice. Every enemy ship destroyed, consumer goods or trade, +25, 5 naval capacity. That's quite nice. That feels somewhat on point for us. We must clearly play as an Uma species. If there was one, I'd do it. We'll go Reaver because it just feels appropriate. I do kind of want to take Strong. Useful for the extra job boosts. Then we'd have to take a negative. No, we'll go with the we're admirals. We'll go with that. Name lists. Cyberpunk, why not? It's fun. Got to name planets after Umas. We're not going to have any planets. We're nomadic. Cavelli's not bad. Cavanti, that'll do us. I assume we'd just be Clan Cavanti. We go Cavantic. Can we name a ship after Umas? A golden ship, even. Well, maybe. Because we do get to choose the name of our arc ship. I mean, I feel like we need to be a military ship because we are the Khan people. So, unique things, it gets fire rate boosts and some slots. This is what even limited exposure to horse girls does to a chat, yep. I mean, I assumed we were going with the gold ship. Don't think the star name really matters, but... Neutron Binary is a good Uma name, it is. Ship prefix can be the UMA. I mean, if you want, we can go Trayson as our species name. This one has Uma Pride. Yeah, that was the mod I linked to earlier. So scroll up if you want that. I might even have it instantly in trap. Don't think I've still got it copied. Like, if it just did portraits and a bunch of that, that would be good. I think it's just tracing across the board for that, isn't it? It can be clan tracing. Seems to be a portrait-only version. Is there? You'd have to get Rope Trick to approve the link.
Under no circumstances must...
The only way to make peace with others is to make peace with yourself.
The pulse of the world beats in harmony.
Nothing is impossible to...
As the learned say, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is also mine.
Thinking machines are an affront to nature. These profane constructs...
Our multidisciplinary customer satisfaction specialist.
The roots accept...
Look out the viewport. Endless black, scattered stars. Pure freedom.
I mean, we can try it. We don't have to do this on Iron Man, because we're not going to continue to save on. Flag. Surprising lack of horses. I don't think we get a city view anyway. Are there new ship sets? I think there are. So I think we'll go for Psionic, which is just empirically the best chipset. Ruler name. Raven Havoc is definitely an Uma name. Right, well look, that's saved. So... I will see if this will work. I mean, the game didn't crash. Oh, I don't know. That's a bad sign. Let's launch and try it. You never know. Oh! Oh! That's our ruler, Raven Havoc. I mean, she looks appropriate. Oh, I can't believe that's actually a thing. We gotta get a screenshot of that. For as long as there has been a Khanate, our clan has been there. We were there for the triumphs, the great battles, the rise and fall of the Khans. So when the time came to name a new Khan, we stepped forward to claim the throne we helped to forge. This was to be our moment. Instead, we were betrayed. Our closest allies turned the other clans against us. Our elders were slain. The dream we bled for was stolen. Even now, the usurpers dispatch their enforcers to hunt us down, as if our very existence offends their stolen rule. We are but remnants of a proud lineage, hunted and scattered. When we return, our vengeance will be tempered in the fires of our rage. Okay, so there's the gold ship. With the installation of the hyperdrive aboard the Uma, the gold ship, we kind of need to rename that. Can we rename it? Or the Uma gold ship. Oh, I missed the message now. Shit. Someone go back and tell me what that said. Right, I have no idea what we should be doing here. I'm guessing we want naval capacity. Okay, so we get some Uma portraits and not others, that's what it is. I guess this means our rules are we can only ever select people who've got portraits. I wonder if this means there's a bunch of image files missing in it. Okay, so that's our funky ship. Apparently we can specialize into energy generation already, which is... Ooh, so that costs alloys. We have a popular research mall and an industrial trade quarter. Unaligned shield projectors. Temporarily disabling the shield grid will allow our engineers to recalibrate the projector array. Probably do want to do that. Right, we have a science ship down here. We have a logistics ship, which I'm guessing is our equivalent of a... ship controls. Okay. God, this is all very different, isn't it? Okay, so this is how our ship is configured. So for example, we can add economic slots or armor plating and shield arrays. Unlock systems, Nomad contract. Operational reserves are our combined energy and mineral reserves. Okay. Oh, I see. So if we burn stuff, we gain job efficiencies. Whereas if we go balance, it's fine. Or we can go conservative to try and slow things down. Arc ship readiness. Numerous thoughts have been identified throughout the vessel. Okay, so we need to clear the hangar bays to get some bonus resources. And if we harvest stuff, one of the following: enact the realign shields decision 1 in a pulsar system. Have shields reduced to 10% during combat. Okay, so it was telling us the stuff we're discovering now. That makes sense. So Cog Zane here is our tactical commander. She's got Plunderer, Cautious, daily hull G regen, or let's make her adaptable. Ship weapon damage and sublight speed is probably useful. Ooh, home planet Uma Gold ship affects technician jobs. He instantly creates 200 technician jobs. I feel like skirmisher is more useful. So how does this work then? So I assume we can't take that decision, because I don't think that's a pulsar, is it? Yes, we need a pulsar system. Hello, Torty. Yeah, I know. You have a remarkably fine-tuned sense of time. You are, in fact, 5 minutes early. But it's good to know that you love me. Poor kitty been fed yet? No, she's got 5 more minutes. That's why she's come to remind me that she loves me. Love me so much, don't you? So hang on, military arc ship 1. So what do these do? I mean, way stations seem way more expensive for that shipping, so I'm guessing not that. Harvest resources. Harvest resources from surveyed deposits. Seems that the red Thori Reavers. Oh no! Oh, we get like missions. Oh, we get like 1,000. Yeah, we should definitely do
Logbook
that.
updated.
Do we point him at planets? Like, I assume these are depleted resources. I don't get how... Okay, so it's going to jump to there. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. God, it's really pricey. Yeah, I think they need to just add more portraits to this. Clearly it's not been updated in ages and a bunch of the portraits are in different places. It's probably relatively easy to fix as a mod. Right, so he's surveying. I don't know if he needs to survey. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we can still design ships. That can be the Reaver class. Don't need that on it. Apparently we can survey with our ship and we can harvest with it. Okay, so these can act independently. We can still do that stuff with the mothership. Way stations collect celestial resources and form interstellar trade routes. Okay. It's a lot of alloys to burn on that. God, everything is costing alloys, which isn't entirely surprising. But still. Oh, interesting. So we don't produce minerals. We just straight up produce alloys. That's interesting. This is confusing though, because how do I know what minerals I'm generating? Okay, well, first things first, let's replace you with luxury residences. It's going to cost 40 alloys to build, so that's fine. Do that. Then... Okay, so we've got unlocked, we can't build anything on it yet. I feel like we want to go flight decks. So we're going to do that. Jumped. It's a Class B star. Damn, we move fast. Do you want space combat? Quaso Whisper. Get on that, please. Right, 348, so we should be able to take that. So that's an easy jump and a win. And this means we get to see our arc ship in combat, so let's try that. Okay, so he's did some harvesting there.
Enemy installation engaged.
Not convinced we're doing very well against that. Shield realignment was completed. Okay. No idea how. Oh, is it because our shield went below 10%? So that gives 1,000 trade, I think. Okay, so this one's harvesting that. Because of shield maintenance, apparently, yeah. So let's see what happens when he finishes this. Got some moats. I'm guessing we do still want to do the commerce trick. I don't remember there being any new paths. I think they're all familiar.
The Council is ready to chart a path.
So what does our fleet ambassador do? Improves relations. What's the commerce trick? I will show you. I did talk about it at the beginning of the stream. I'll show you when we next unlock our next Unity thing. Like, I don't even know if it's going to necessarily work for this, but it probably won't because we're not going to build up enough trade. It might do. I suspect it'll still be useful. It'll make sense in a minute. Okay, so we've got flight decks here. Okay, we do have a shipyard, so we can build ships as well. Guessing we do want some. But I feel like the priority... Okay, so they are still going to produce... Yeah, okay. This is going to be really interesting trying to find the balance on it. Like, it's a whole different kind of meta. Ah, cool. So now now it's surveyed, I can see what we're likely to get. So we get 1,000 minerals. Okay, that's quite nice. We'll do that. Okay, so we do want we probably want another logistics ship out, don't we? So where was shipyard? There. Give me another logistics ship. Now, what I'm interested in here is... Right, so right now that's 250, 150, 100. Do you harvest more resources in a surveyed system? Feels a bit similar to what Warhammer 3 did with Ogre Mercenaries. Yeah, actually it does, doesn't it? I mean, Cyberx would be nice, but I'm guessing that's not... Which kind of is useful to us. Oh, look, that one's full. So presumably we need to get it back to the main ship to empty
System
its
charted.
stuff out. Okay, so the trick I was talking about. So it's not really a trick, but it's just a handy way of maximizing your income in key areas. So at the moment we're losing 1 consumer good a month, which anyone who plays this game knows you lose a lot of consumer goods pretty regularly if you're doing any kind of like bureaucracy or stuff like that. If you look at the moment under your trade policy, it's entirely on wealth creation. So 50% of our collected trade is being converted to energy credits. If we go in and pick adaptive economic policies, we can now go into that government tab and change this to consumer benefits. It means 50% of our collected trade earns us consumer goods. So every trade resource we are earning is going to earn us 0.5 consumer goods instead. So I select that and we advance. Okay, cool. And they only need to be in the same system to cash in. That's good to know. We'll harvest resources there. I think you want places that got lots of planets. So watch the turnover. Look, there you go. So we are now generating 10 consumer goods a month. Now we're generating less energy, which means you need slightly more energy generation. But energy generation is far easier because it's a base level resource than consumer goods generation is, which is a second level, a tier 2 resource. So even just taking those first 2 bits in commerce is really, really useful, because it just allows you to just not be sat early game chasing consumer goods in a way that you would normally. Ah yes, it's been a while since I played. That option used to be just unlocked without spending points in commerce. Yeah, and they gated it behind commerce, and a lot of people thought they removed it and don't realise it's still there. It's just gated behind commerce. What's the goal in this game? I mean, so effectively it's a 4x space strategy game. So in a normal game, you would be looking to conquer chunks of the galaxy, blah, blah, blah. Jesus, it's a large galaxy. A very large galaxy. So you'd be looking to conquer bits of the galaxy, engage in diplomacy, make interesting discoveries, all of that kind of thing, do science, fight battles. Obviously, we're playing slightly different because we're playing as Nomads, which is the new DLC, which is just completely different from anything this game's had before, which is why I'm taking it slow and discovering new things as everyone else is discovering new things. Okay, so this is a system that's already got another race in it. So can we harvest this or not? Guess that's the question. And I still want to know if we get more from systems where we've discovered things and ones where we haven't. Right, so we probably are going to want some energy generation here. This colony can only support 8 districts. Interesting. Do we need to get rid of some stuff then? Let's clear these hangar bays.
System charted.
So managed as a situation. Okay, so where do we see our... Like, how can I see how many energy credits? Oh, okay, so we're generating 65 energy credits, but we're losing 110 minerals. Makes sense.
Obstacle removed.
Okay, so we fully scanned that one. So do we get more if we harvest this now? Yes. I see. So because it now knows more about the system, we get more resources for harvesting that. That is worth knowing. Let's clear our other cluttered hangar bay. That one will get us another district.
System charted. Obstacle removed. Obstacle removed.
Okay, so let's see. We can harvest there, but we don't get as much as I would expect. So I wonder if that's capped based on what they've exploited in the system and what they haven't.
Knowledge clears a path.
Right, I think we do want some more reactor arrays.
System charted. Anomaly found. Space is so full of surprises.
The thing that's throwing me slightly is obviously these harvestings don't kind of matter. I think we probably want trade from jobs. Or do we pivot at this point and go with something else? I Probably do want supremacy, so let's take supremacy. We'll take the initial supremacy for the naval capacity boost, because we are going to want it. But I think maybe we do complete out commerce, because we just want that discount on market trade. It's like we can do that. It feels to me like being able to cash in rare materials for alloys is going to be really important.
System charted. Agenda ready. Prepare to set course.
Let's get some some of that going on. Which Linux? So I run KHAAAAAAAAAAAAAN.
Pioneering the way to progress.
And I've been pretty happy with it, to be honest. Let's take the... That's locked in, so let's take the pop growth. Ever since we were exiled, we have waited for the pursuing ping to appear. There are bounty hunters on our tail, and they have the Uma gold ship in their sights. Our death in exile would suit the usurper. We should probably build some fleets then, shouldn't we? I was thinking of switching Lint to Lynx, but I'd heard it doesn't run games on it well. I've been genuinely impressed with how well it runs pretty much everything I've tried to play. So the only thing I would say about Linux is if you play a lot of games that have built-in copyright protection, so if you love a bit of Call of Duty or stuff like that, you are probably going to struggle, because it won't have the kernel access to do that stuff. That said, because I like a bit of Honkai Star Rail and that has that, I did realise that actually just having a cheap GeForce Now sub solved that problem. Steam games are bad. No, I mean, this is running on Steam. It's just if it's stuff that's got anti-cheat in it. So like if it's something where like that has anti-cheat mechanisms because it relies on being able to block cheating, then you're going to have problems. Because that stuff often interacts on a kernel level, and that's most of those games just don't have native Linux versions. But for Steam, I mean, all the stuff I've played, so I was playing Persona 5 on this earlier. I've got Football Manager running, Stellaris, Crusader Kings 3, Hoi 4. Most things just work out of the box. Like the new Battlestar Galactica game. Have you tried Tabletop Store Simulator? I haven't tried Tabletop Store Simulator. I mean, most things seem to work out of the box, or you just have to pass through a couple of arguments, and there's a really good site you can go to. It just tells you the settings to add. So, for example, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, which is obviously the other game I normally stream, that you need to tweak the boot settings slightly on the game in Steam. You know, where you can pass through optional arguments. But yeah, once you get that going, how does one know if a game has anti-cheat in it? So if you go to, I forget what's the is it Proton game list? Proton DB. You basically go here, but honestly what you're generally looking at is anything where you're going to be playing like competitive multiplayer. So I would imagine, but I couldn't confirm, that if you want to play like COD or you want to play like some EA games like FIFA or stuff like that, it wouldn't surprise me if they just don't like it, because they'll have various levels of anti-cheat in them, because anti-cheat's generally in games that are targeted at multiplayer. But yeah, everything else, does Ion 2 have it? No idea, but it'll be on that Proton list. Have a look at that link I sent you.
Anomaly found. Space
So yeah,
is so
it's
full of surprises.
taken me a little bit of a while to get used to using Linux, but it's the only reason I boot back into Windows every now and again at the moment is for video editing, because I'm still more familiar with video editing in Windows. Like, and what really stands out is just how quickly everything starts. And even just like in streaming terms, like I just don't get the dropped frames I used to get. So yeah, if you're slightly, I still wouldn't say it's like just install and play. Like, it's not that simple, but it is pretty easy. We need a new commander. Behave a native, but we don't have enough for her yet.
Enemy fleet engaged.
We have defeated the agents of the Usurper once more. They will not stop coming, and next time they will be stronger. If we break enough of them, perhaps even they will learn that we are not so easily erased. As long as the Uma gold ship flies, so too does our claim. We will teach them that some legacies refuse to die. I think I basically told you all the games I've actually tested on it. Like, effectively all the shit I play seems to work fine. The exception was Honkai Star Rail, and that has anti-cheating, so I'm not entirely surprised. But just GeForce Now, sorted. Like, 'cause GeForce Now has a native Linux application, so you can just run it in that. Oh, Roma. Oh, actually, I suppose Roma is useful in the context of tactical commanders on this. Because your ARC ship can do surveys. GeForce Now, if you have a good internet connection, is very good for AAA games. Yeah, exactly. I'm lucky enough to have a decent internet connection these days. There's a lot of good resources there to harvest, but we need to join up with the ARC ship first to give back these resources we've got in this. So then we harvest resources. This is a very interesting, different way to play. Now I'm starting to get a bit of a handle on it. Interesting, so these actually cost volatile motes to build. Can we build more arc ships? How do we expand out? Oh, we need a ton of... So if we get a load of resources, we can upgrade that as long as we have arc ship engineering. Interesting. So I don't think we can change any of that. Tell you what, it feels like the Cybrex is actually a really strong origin to get for this. Mostly because it's going to give you the generation. E5 I can run on Linux as well, just to rub it into Rogue Trick. It runs fine.
Research complete. We'll carry this forward.
Allows our arc ships to construct additional arc ships using the megastructure build menu. I think we do want that, but I think we want afterburners first.
Communications established. Another civilization crosses our path.
Okay, so we have a bunch of new options here. Oh, they've changed the layout on this. This is much better. Form Wayline Pact. I've no idea what that does. I feel like we do want these people to like us. I would guess that actually we want to not be on isolationist. Are we considering offering them a nourishing kale juice? It is an option. We're on high, which gives us stability. Oh, Jesus, a research speed boost to 10. So you do generally want to be on that high. Because that's nice. Right, you're full, so let's get you back to the arc ship. Oh, that's good. I think the fleet just by default will just follow. That's very good. We are losing a lot of that, so we do need to hit the market up here. Wayline Pact. No diplomacy opinion penalty from way station inside borders if both empires on it. If both empires are nomadic, their waylines will use bonuses together. Breaking the agreement gives a decaying -15 diplomacy option. If systems. Intel level, high intel on systems. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we've not built any way stations yet. I'm guessing we probably should. So maybe we do one there. We will need to build another. Science ship first. She just finished a run with 2 spare cow juices. That's just outrageous. I shouldn't be allowed. The main problem now is our Unity generation is pretty frickin' terrible. You Soul Shard. So I assume these are on a kind of cooldown. Right, we do want to get you liking us.
System charted.
Right, let's build a way station and see what it does. They don't look friendly.
A starfaring civilization has made contact.
The Champion's Forge. Smith of Legends, Feather of Green. Welcome to CFL. This is where legends are forged and stellar dreams take flight. We roam the stars, providing danger and spectacle to a galaxy grown broad of safety and routine. What's your angle? Nimble pilot, spectacular firepower, or simply a taste for profit and applause? Sign up today and we'll turn you into a star. Hench Owl. Burb. Yeah. Very burb. Much burb, very owl. So who are these fools then who are instantly aggressive? Excuse me while I destroy whatever that is.
Hostiles engaged. Their journey ends here.
Excuse me while I murder your supply ship, your survey ship. Right, we do need some Unity generation, so Okay, so we do have this. Okay, so they generate resources and then presumably you have to visit them to get stuff back. That makes sense. Starting to make a bit more sense to me now. Collecting way station stockpile. Interesting. So this is what I wondered, is whether you can send your logistics ships to pick that stuff up, and apparently you can. I guess the thing that's going to define this is late game, how easy it is to like automate this collection side of things. Because I can see that becoming a gigantic pain in the arse. People are not happy, they are lacking amenities. Which isn't great. Grow carrots in space now. I mean, we probably can. I feel like we do need a second arc ship relatively soon. I mean, in theory, we should be able to take whatever that fleet is. Oh, interesting. It's some kind of alien life.
Space fauna encountered. Logbook updated.
There's clearly some not nice people over on this side of the galaxy. Look, we're losing
Enemy
Unity now.
installation engaged.
Not great.
System charted.
Yeah, I think we've pretty definitively proved that you get way more resources on systems you've chartered.
Project complete. Let's move on. Pioneering the way to progress.
Yeah, they are really not keen on the whole embassy thing. I wonder if you have to try and avoid getting way stations in their territory too early.
The Council is ready to chart a path.
Proton doesn't live Java Minecraft, does that mean it doesn't run? I wouldn't have thought so. That would be on my list of games that I'd imagine it doesn't run. Oh, no, you might be alright. That seems to suggest you can do it. Like, I'm assuming you actually want to stick some way stations down pretty near where you start. Then find your neighbours quite quickly. And make friends with them before they reach your territory.
System charted. Pioneering the way to progress. Shall we change course?
Directed a marauder fleet in pursuit of the Uma gold ship. We completed afterburners, that's nice. I think we do want damn, that's a long time now. Oh, hang on, that gives you building slots +3. Okay, so some of these are going to give you building slots. So actually you want to prioritize them.
System charted.
So I feel like you actually want to do a relatively narrow bit of wandering to begin with and lock in way stations around your local areas. You definitely want to do the trade thing. So this doesn't generate anything naturally itself, which makes sense. A tribute vault. Collects tribute from subject colonies in the system, but lowers the subject empire's loyalty. Okay, that's interesting. So food, mining array, energy. Also do research. Oh, interesting. It treats that like stuff as well. And a processing bay. I wonder if you unlock... wonder if you get a trade version of that thing that you can put on there once you unlock what would have been the fleet unlock stuff.
Debris analyzed. Nothing goes to waste.
There's more raiders. No, scientist Sal Shard died when the Uma Forge Alpha was destroyed. Okay, I feel like I've got a bit of a better idea on the core level mechanics on this. So for the last half hour or so, let's start a proper run of this. How I would set this up. So, same race. No, I think we'd carve this race differently. Okay, let me reboot without the mod on, because I might want to continue this run. So let's build a proper race to do this. So Empire first, we go to Government and Ethics, toggle on that. I think we want to emphasize trade. So Caravan Masters. Trade is the lifeblood of empires, and trade blooms best when growing in a steady network of relays and caravansaries. So you modify as a star station capacity +2, build cost, starting. I think you want that. I think you go. I think you want the effective counselor skill boost, so we go with that. I imagine you could go Imperial if you wanted, but I don't think you need to. I think you do want your authoritarian militist. A materialist. In origin as heirs of the Khan. Traits. I think you do still want admirals. Because you are going to have more commanders. Or maybe you do go with flight schools. Because Strikecraft are really powerful. I'm going to try the least original take on Nomads and just make the Eldar subjugate the Valix Galaxy. No, good plan. Have fun with that. Post on the Discord what how you build the race. Just exclamation mark Discord. Once you've designed your race, post it onto the games channel. I'd be interested in how you do it. I think you start with flight schools and maybe you take distinguished admirals later on. So origin is heirs of the Khan. Traits. I don't think there's anything here that's going to boost your trade. I think you're looking for job boosts. Just general job boosts. Ingenious is probably very useful because it's going to boost your energy output, which if you're pushing to go with the consumer goods on your trade output are going to be low anyway. And also that contributes to your general stockpiles, which determine your research bonuses. So right now I think Ingenious is what you want. Oh yeah, but that Reaver gives you job efficiency for trader jobs. .5% evasion is good. I feel like the for every enemy ship destroyed thing is kind of useful with Khan on Origin because you're going to get a little bit of boost from it early. But by the time it really comes into its own late game, I mean, is it really going to benefit you? Maybe. Luna Wolf, thank you for the subscription. But I think you'd do it as much because it's thematic. Is there anything else you definitely want to take? I mean, Natural Engineers is probably not a bad shout, given that you are going to need a lot of ship stuff. Talented is probably just as useful. You have to take a negative. I mean, leader experience gain -10 is not really that much of a hit. I think go with that. Effectively, you're trading a bit of experience gain for less upkeep and less maximum negative traits, which is really nice. Names list cyberpunk. Empire name and species. Hesukar is nice. I do feel like you're a clan though. Definitely military arc ship. Star doesn't really matter. Like, unless you can cheese it and start round a pulsar.
The weak govern, the strong rule.
We've got augmentations that haven't even hit the black.
Imagine spending your entire life on a ball of rock.
The laws of science.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see the lower limit of...
When the shroud calls, we answer.
Attention on deck!
That'll do. And then go with that. Probably that layout. Don't think they've added any new ones of rooms, have they? Yeah, I think those two at the bottom might be new. There's your hench owl. Oh, is that the birds with the moustaches? It's classic. That's just sort of space emus. I genuinely don't think I've ever used this portrait set, so I think we will stick with it. There's proxies a good name. Actually, maybe we go totalitarian, because that ruler experience gain offsets the negative trait. Recruitable leaders per class is not that much of a problem, because we're not having lots of planets. The immunities reduction is nice, and the edict funds are nice. I mean, I assume the ruler would be Grand Prince. Or Grand Princess, I suppose. It's always female. Start with charismatic. So medium 600, Captain's fine for this, Iron Man's enabled, Spiral Galaxy, Max Fallen Empires, yeah, I think everything else is alright. Ah, so you can select now that there's 2 random nomadic empires. Interesting. Okay, so you start with a way station now. Ooh, that's what I wanted to test, so that's the one we want to try. Off-world trade companies. And we definitely want improved wayline logistics. Oh, interesting, you have a logistics ship capacity. That makes sense, otherwise you could just span them out. Actually, survey that way. And the ship goes that way. So this starts with a solar array and a mining array. And you want to harvest there. Hello, Napoleon. I know, it's almost hug time. I think you do want a science ship out. And you do want a second logistics ship. I do think you probably want to go flight decks on your primary arc ship. Not sure if you want to go to that quickly though. Oh, hang on, there's an early contract now.
New sit rep.
I think you want to do that pretty sharpish, so I'll actually send you over there.
Taking evasive action.
You can just hang around there for a bit. So that's the other thing, is don't send your arc ship straight into a fight when it's in the middle of building other ships.
Anomaly found.
Absolutely not hiring a crime guy. Like, why would you ever? Right, scavenge that project. And then survey. I'm not sure what that one is, which is interesting. So you effectively end up with 3 survey ships, if you count your main ship. Let's get some luxury residences down.
Anomaly found.
Definitely think we're going to need commerce.
Council agenda available.
Might even want to get all of commerce. They are not going to be friendly. Interesting that we can chat to them, given that we
Field
don't
engineers have
seem
cleared
to
a
have a
blocker.
direct connection. Why can't you harvest? Is it because there's no planets to harvest? It's because there's
System
only
reconnaissance
research
completed.
stuff there, maybe. Yeah, because you can harvest. Does that connect round there, do we think?
Anomaly found.
Hello, buddy. Yeah, I know. What's the time? Okay, yeah, it is almost hug time. Yeah, if you could not delete my ships, that would be nice. Not useful.